Okay, welcome back to Valegut. Alright, so this is where we were last at.
I wish I could be out there with you, Rook. Just be careful, alright?
Okay, I can't talk to Nev. She is injured. Mirror transformation. Yeah, that one is to change the looks. I'm not going to be doing that. So, nothing much there. There's something here. Let's read it up. Intro to the Lighthouse. Okay, I've read some of this, so I'll just pause for like 3 seconds. If you need to read everything, you'll just need to pause the video and carry on. So this is how we join. Yeah, okay, I remember this one. Okay. No, I don't remember it because this is Warden. Previous one was the Lots of Fortune. Okay. Then we look at Shadow Dragon. Yeah, I read this one. This is common. Okay. Parlous. Why does this name sound familiar? Something to do with Dorian? Okay, so this. Okay, Enderfells. And we got Andraste. Okay. And this one is Antiva. Okay, so Antiva has no army, but it does have the crows. Alright, so I think that's okay for now. Let's see where else can we go. Nothing here.
Yeah.
Face to face under the sky. Okay. Okay. The Dread Wolf's Illuvian. Okay. You track us. Okay. Can change his tune to take us. Ah, okay. Alright. And there's tons of them here. Okay, I read this. I don't know why it didn't register earlier. I will try to cover one of it for every new entry that I have. Arlington Part 1. Okay. These are most of the stuff already covered previously in the Inquisition.
You're awake. And we're...
In the Fade.
This is where people come when they dream, but dwarves don't dream. And somehow I'm here.
Yeah, it's unreal. Nev thought we should talk about what to do next.
We should. But maybe look around a little. We might be here a while.
Okay, good point. Okay, 3 points. Alright. So I am planning to go for, yes, champion. Grey Warden fitting. Let's zoom in. Go this way. Fire. Fire detonates weaken. I actually never really figured out this detonate weaken in my first playthrough. I just basically wing it, and it works just fine. What's this? Oh, control. That would be good. So 2 ways to go from here to here. What about survival, weapons, and abilities? Necrotic. Oh, that really looks good. Cleaving. Oh shit. Ah, bugger. The fact that we can only bring 3 skills is... I don't understand why. I'm gonna go for this because this will give me some control, which is always very nice to have. Okay, now we need to start exploring. Let's start looking around. Start here first. So basically, they won. Solus imprisoned the gods and everything. And this place got cut off or something, I guess. Three pairings, face to face. So I remember this one. I need this one in here. Down. So let's explore the area one by one. I saw something on this side. There shouldn't be anything else. Okay.
It wasn't supposed to go this way. What do we do now? What do we do?
Harding?
Oh, hey, Rook. How's it going?
Did you ever find places like this chasing Solus with Varric?
Not exactly. But with Solus, it was always about the Fade. Or the Veil, or some other in-between place. Varric always hated it, though. At least this place feels different. Maybe... safer?
So, you have plants. Greenery's nice, isn't it?
Green? Most of these are dead. Figures. Maybe I'll clear them out. Give me something to do. I hate sitting around. We shouldn't be sitting around. We were going to go back through the Alluvion, right? Let's start with that. As soon as we can.
You know, you can take some time to just...
Now you sound like Varric. Varric and I started this. And I can't stop. Not now. Don't ask me to. So, come get me when you're ready to go. all right?
The other side is here. Lock. Ah, there's one over there. Okay. Lighthouse. Okay, this is the dining. Okay, we might as well go in here. Okay, let's check it out. This place first. There's a few things there I saw. Okay. Why does this keep resetting? Hmm. So we know this is true. Just what the elves know is slightly inaccurate. Vastly inaccurate.
Must be two more.
Okay, so the next one is this place.
Wisps. Figures are in the Fade, but I swear they're following me.
You alright?
Strange place you've fallen into, but I'll work with it. You know me.
Do I?
Yeah.
I know Varric wanted you for the job. You know the same about me.
I made a call that got you injured right after we met.
I'll be fine. You trusted me for the job, and I delivered. That's what counts. If we're stuck in this, Let's hope you can trust me again.
I do.
Of course I do. We're a team.
Is this how fast you trust anyone? Should I be touched or worried?
You take a lot of notes. What about?
Lately, what we know, or knew, before Solus changed the game.
And it's...
Not much. I'm sure Lace would hate to hear that, but one step at a time.
We need that. Well, start with the big. Okay, this one is the most.
We'll figure this out. I'm sure of it.
Really? Do you know something I don't?
No, we just... Well, we have to, right?
Yeah, that's the job.
I don't know, I feel that conversation could have gone better. Or well, better written. But anyway, it is what it is. So there's a way down. Have is to jump. I don't see anything else here.
That's the second. One more to go.
Shuran, one who renounced. Okay. So we take one more. Did it change or something? No, right? It's still the same. I don't know why it didn't. Okay. Reef. All these are the different kind of demons. Okay. Oh. Get up here. So I sought out two. Where's the other two? Am I missing something? I can't remember where's the other two. Well, I've done the one, these two here. The one, these two there. Where is the other two? That's a very good question. Okay. Yep, I lit up two. Where's the other one? Last pair. Oh, there it is. I saw it.
Okay. That did something.
The library. Okay. Okay. Okay, let's start the conversation.
So, we stopped the ritual.
And Varric paid the price.
Hey. Varric made his choice to go talk with Solus. He knew the risks. We all did.
And now Solus is gone. And we're here. Wherever here is. Besides in the Fade.
Solus called it the Lighthouse.
He did? When?
In my head, Solus showed up while I was out cold to gripe about us breaking his ritual.
He's mad about us destroying his ritual?
Sounded like it. When the ritual went wrong, he ended up trapped in some kind of prison.
You're sure that wasn't just a dream? It's a reasonable reaction.
Solus can speak with people in their dreams. Even kill them.
I'm not in danger. He can only barely reach me. I bled a little when I got knocked out.
So Solus is using blood magic? Like any normal mage would to play with your mind?
But he's not a normal mage, like I told you. He's an elven god.
Putting together a nice ritual doesn't make him a god.
I don't care about the philosophy. In terms of his power against ours, he's a god.
All right, well, we've stopped the ritual and there doesn't seem to be an immediate danger. For now. You're certain Solus can't use blood magic to affect your mind?
I'm not certain of anything. But we're not out of danger.
What do you mean?
Solus had two of the other elven gods imprisoned. When he got trapped, they escaped.
So those things we saw come out of the Fade when the ritual went wild, those are...
Elganan and Gillenane. Two of the ancient elven gods that Solus rebelled against. Solus warned me about them being evil, which is pretty rich coming from the guy who just tried to tear down the veil.
You don't believe him?
No, that's the problem. I do believe him. He said they were horrific tyrants.
Tyrants so powerful, elven history remembers them as gods.
Solus says Elganon and Gillenane drew on the Blight for power and became corrupted. That was when he imprisoned them.
So instead of one god running around, we have two. And they're not just powerful, they're blighted.
We need to get out there and stop them.
Just like that. We're down a man without Varric. We can't just rush in.
I know you're hurt, Nev, but the rest of us need to do something.
I'll be ready to fight when it's time, but we need to investigate, then figure out what we're dealing with.
And how many more people will get hurt, get killed, while we spend time investigating?
If Elganon and Gillenane are worse than Solus, we don't have time to waste. We need to act now.
We don't know what they can do or what they want. We don't even know if Solus is telling the truth.
I'm not saying we go in blind. This time, if we see a shot, we take it.
All right. The last place we saw them was the ritual site.
The Eluvian took us here from the ritual site, instead of back to Minrathous.
Then let's hope it takes us back.
Nev, are you okay to go?
It's a headache. I've worked with worse.
All right then. Let's get back to the ritual site.
The Eluvian has its own special room. It's just down the stairs.
For all we know, there's a dozen demons waiting on the other side of that Eluvian.
If it even takes us back to Arlithin.
Nev, you sure you're up for this?
Don't worry about me. Shall we?
Let's do this.
It's quiet. Well, isn't that a surprise?
There's the ritual site. But if the gods really did get out, they're not here anymore.
Right, let's take a look around and see if we can find...
Shut it down!
I'm trying! It's not working! I can't contain it!
Strife? Irlin? It's me, Lace Harding.
Harding? What are you doing back in Arlithin?
It's complicated.
I can see that.
Rook, Nev, this is Strife and Irlin. Varric and I met them when we first started hunting down Solus. They're veil jumpers, experts in ancient elven magic.
Hardly experts. I should have been able to shut that artifact down. I'm sorry, Tarith.
It's not your fault. Since the sky ripped open, the magic's been surging. Bunch of artifacts that had been dormant for centuries started coming alive. This is because of Finn Harel's... sorry, Solus's ritual, isn't it? You all were supposed to stop him.
We did, sort of.
We did stop him. The sky's not pulling itself apart anymore, is it?
But
it didn't go as cleanly as we hoped. Solus got pulled into the Fade, and some things got pulled out. Or someone's, I mean. Two of the evil elven gods. Elganon and Gillenane.
Mathalanast.
The elven gods of old. The Evan-Urus.
If they truly have returned.
Then things just got a whole lot worse.
Anything you can tell us about these gods?
Solus might be a bastard, but compared to the Evan-Urus, let's just say they weren't known for being kind rulers.
There's a reason Solus led a rebellion against the Evan-Urus, and a reason he imprisoned them.
But now they've escaped.
Tareth is in bad shape. We need to get him back to the camp.
We've still got dozens of veil jumpers unaccounted for.
How can we help?
We need to find Belara Luther. She's the best there is at working with our ancient artifacts.
And also at blowing them up.
She was off looking for another artifact before this ritual shook everything loose. If anyone can get a handle on all this wild magic and the artifacts it's setting off, it'll be her.
Right. You get your friend back to your camp and... we'll find Belara.
Nev, I need you to stay with Strife and Irilyn, alright?
I'm fine.
You're the best detective in Minrathous. You can help the Veil Jumpers here. If trouble shows up, they could use your skills.
Fair enough.
We'll meet you back at the Veil Jumper camp. It's just south of here.
Belara's out near some elven ruins to the west. At least she was 3 days ago. I'd start your search there.
Good luck, Rook. And thank you.
I got something to say, but let's finish up this part first.
Is it me? Or is there something strange about this fog?
It all feels a little off. Like everything shifted a little bit.
Okay, so I'm just curious. Because the history of the elves were that the gods were the good guys, you know, and the Dread Wolf is the god of trickery, the bad one. How the hell the Veil Jumpers knows the other way around? Okay, it's understandable that since Inquisition, when the information maybe was shared about Solus being the Dread Wolf. But you know that's the thing. I don't know when they find out, because I don't recall in Inquisition that it was ever mentioned that the Elven gods were trapped. I don't know whether the Inquisitor, maybe there was a section where he mentioned to the Inquisitor and the Inquisitor shared it with everybody.
Is that suit of armor moving? Had to hurt. Gotcha. Oh, people. Where'd you come from?
Belara? Belara Luther. Strife and Irilyn sent us to find you.
Who are you, exactly?
Call me Rook.
Lace Harding.
Protocol is to wait a full week before they send anyone out to look for me. I've only been gone 3 days.
Well, the situation's changed. For the worse, unfortunately. The elven gods Elganon and Gillenane have escaped from Fen'Harel's prison. And it seems like they want to destroy the world.
Oh, yes, that is very much for the worse. Okay, wait. I need a second.
We don't have it.
Like I said, end of the world? You can mull it over later.
It does sort of explain a few things, though.
Like what?
The surge of raw magic in the area. These artifacts started waking up a while ago, but in fits and starts. One here, a couple there. Then, a couple of days ago, the sky split open. And now, raw magic. Thick as fog. Only a god, or gods, could have done that. There's something kind of exciting about it. And dangerous. Really dangerous. Dangerous enough that I was gonna head back to the Veil Jumper camp, but...
But what?
See that shimmer? That's a veil bubble. It's separating us from the rest of the real world, so to speak. You can only pass through it one way. Once you're in, you can't get out.
Can you bring it down?
Strife and Ireland said you're their best veil jumper. Hope that means you've got an idea.
Maybe. A bubble like that? There has to be something at the center that's generating it. Something powerful. If we can find it and remove it, safely, I mean, the bubble itself should collapse.
And then we're back in reality?
I really, really hope so.
Well then, let's get going.
And that's another part. If you notice, when we told Belara about the gods escaping, she wasn't even shocked. She was like, oh yeah, nonchalantly just replying that. I'm like, hello, shouldn't you be a bit more drastically reacting to that?
Someone made camp all the way out here?
We've got camps all over Arlethan. The Veil Jumpers do, I mean. Never really know when or where the magic's gonna start going wild. I've been trying to get to the artifact at the center of the bubble, but these magical constructs keep getting in the way.
We've handled our share of demons. A few dozen more shouldn't be a problem.
Spirits, not demons. They're animating those suits of armor. The armor's attuned to the artifact, to protect it from threats.
Threats like us, I'm guessing.
That's the edge of the bubble. Can't pass through it. We need to shut down the artifact first.
Is that water just swirling into the air?
We call that kind the whirlpool. The anomaly, I mean. Never seen one this size, though.
Okay, nothing here. Sound effect is really good. There's a staircase. Where? Oh, not here. The other side. But okay. Where's the temple? Are you seriously? Did I just bug out or what? Oh. Go on top. How do I go on top? Oh, this way.
Right where we need to go.
So let's deal with it.
Dalish magic is terrifying.
Hey, they asked me to go there. Let's go the other side first. I can level up. way? There's this path. We'll check this out. Oh. Oh, this is where we came up from. Okay.
What is this artifact we're looking for exactly?
I have a couple of theories, but nothing definite. We might find some clues in the ruins, though.
I don't usually see elven ruins that haven't been picked over.
Not many people come this far into Arlathan. Just veil jumpers, mostly.
And people trying to save the world, apparently.
What was this place?
Could have been a temple, could have been where they stored food. But judging by the sentinels, it's probably something important.
Wow. I've never seen anything like this.
Wait, is this? No, it can't be. Not here.
Can't be what?
We have to get over there. The artifact we're looking for must be inside. It almost feels like an armory, or something like that.
What's an armory doing this far out?
Warlords. Ancient elves had a lot of them.
Look at that, it's so beautiful. And I think that's the artifact.
Are we just supposed to jump across?
Oh, no, we can make a bridge. There should be a power crystal somewhere nearby.
Got it.
Bring it over here and slot it in. And there we go! Easy.
Huh, that's a great trick.
A resonance amplifier. It's drawing magic from the ring temple to this area. I need to shut it down before we can go up the path. But doing that will attract anything nasty that's hanging around.
We're ready.
magic energy. Path should be clear ahead. So, that ritual, the big one where the sky was ripping apart, you say that was Fen'Harel? I mean, the real Fen'Harel?
That's what I've been told. But right now, he goes by Solus.
And, sorry, the things that got out, the big scary ones, that was Gilnane and Elgranon?
Are you okay? You sound a little flustered.
Oh, you know, just finding out that 3 of my gods are out there trying to end the world. Why wouldn't I be okay?
I wonder how they died.
Even mages have trouble with the artifacts here. They expect them to work like, you know, normal magic. But they're different. The magic's more alive somehow. Damn! Another sentinel construct. We'll have to take it down. Okay, easy enough. But watch out. Whenever you see one, there's more nearby. Seeing these kinds of ruins never gets old.
Can anything here tell us what that artifact is?
I have a theory, but we're miles away from where that artifact should be. These constructs! It means I was right.
Right about what?
About where we are. An armory. And I think I know what the artifact is. Nice one.
Okay, combat with the warrior seems a lot more fun. as compared to the mage.
So what kind of artifact shows up in an armory? A weapon?
An archive spirit.
What?
A creature of the Fade, bound to a crystal. Ancient elves use them to store knowledge and to help them dream. Mythalinast. Darkspawn.
That's what I do.
Get clear!
Nice!
Darkspawn. Here. I never would have believed it. Until today.
Another one of those resonance amplifiers.
Get ready. Once I shut it down, the path ahead will remain blocked until the magic dissipates.
We've got your back.
I'm on it. Never seen Darkspawn this deep into Arlethan Forest before. As far as I know, it's never happened.
If the gods are blighted, like Solus claims, maybe they're communicating with the Darkspawn somehow. Directing them?
You saw those Darkspawn, though? Something was different about them.
And we'll stop them. Once we get out of this bubble.
Right. Let's get to that central temple. Darkspawn, right where you broke that wall.
And another resonance amplifier.
Should be the last one, I hope.
Me too.
The dark spawn looks very different. There's all this growth. And even then, I don't know what is that. I don't know if that's a Shriek, a Hurlock, or a Genlock. Or did they just simplify everything to be that?
The last barrier's down. We're close. I can feel it.
Okay, yeah, definitely a melee is really more exciting. I need to time my parry as well.
Have you noticed
Efficiently.
something about the blight? Where it is, I mean? It's almost like it's feeding off the elven magic.
Okay, so there's a way there, but I obviously took a shortcut. Okay, let's go. I've already passed the hour mark because I didn't realize it would start the Belara recruitment quest.
If that building's what I think it is, then the alignment means we're here. This is it. This is where it was kept.
Where what was kept?
The archive spirit, or as the ancient elves called it, the Nodus Derthalin. It means the inevitability of knowledge.
What does that mean?
The notes were never very clear on that. But plan to find out.
More constructs ahead.
The inner sanctum. Let's get closer. Looks like this door is going to need a second power crystal.
Then let's go find.
Yeah, I remember this one.
that wall.
The fact I'm taking a lot of damage on melee combat, I'm now wondering, should I go for Slayer? Well, anyway, too early to make a final confirmation. I think I can set skill
We
points
did
if I'm
it.
not mistaken.
All that's left is the knot.
Yeah. So I can refund everything, so that's not a problem.
Mr. Thalin, I have so many questions for it.
How do you ask it questions?
It's an archive spirit. You'll see. Okay, here it is. The Nodister Thalin.
So we take it and we're good, right? We can head back.
Oh, I wish. No, it's a lot trickier than that.
Right. Because darkspawn, demons, and animated suits of armor aren't tricky enough.
No, honestly.
What do you mean by tricky exactly?
If I remove the artifact the way I usually do it, it'll explode and take out half of Arlethan with it. Good news is, I think I can shunt the energy somewhere else. Okay, here we go. The way the magic is pulsing, I've never seen this before. It's almost like it's breathing.
That's one of them.
Ogre! That's an ogre! Wasn't expecting to fight an ogre today. Then again, I also didn't expect to learn that my gods are rampaging around and trying to end the world. Just one of those days. Okay. Let's see. Okay. There we go. Ooh. No. That's good. I think. Oh.
What does that crystal do?
Keeps the artifact powered. Focuses the ambient magical energy. That's why these things still work, thousands of years later. Oh. No, you don't.
Sulanan, Vir Sulevanan, and Asal Dirthara.
Well then.
I am the Nagas Dirthalan.
Right. I have questions.
I am the Nagas Dirthalan. What do you...
Where do you go?
So that's the Nardis Dathalan.
It was, or is, I mean. Crystal's broken though, needs fixing. It's kinda my thing, fixing magical stuff. Strife and Irulan will want to know about this. And the Blight, and the Darkspawn. Let me know when you're ready to head to the Veil Jumper camp.
Okay, let's take a look. 1 point. What is my advantages? Is this advantages? What is an advantage? I also don't know what is an advantage. Yeah, I honestly don't know what's an advantage. But that's the fastest way to get there, so we'll choose this one. And I prefer a sword, but for now it's just about getting more damage. Okay. I think I'll get her to have the healing. Okay. I think we're done here. Yep. No way out. Yeah, okay. So we're done. Let's wrap it up.
Ready to go?
Right. Let's get moving.
Come on. I'll show you the way to the Veil Jumper camp.
11 wounded, 16 on bed rest, and some of our most experienced fighters are still missing.
We're running out of veil jumpers. Whatever's going on out there, it's scary.
It's scary. I think that could have been better written, honestly.
Jahel and Milva never reported back from Demeter's crossing.
There are 100 people living in that village, or near enough. You're back, and you're alive. Good.
Sounds like things have gotten a lot worse since we left.
Darkspawn. They're showing up all over Arlethan, attacking anyone in their path.
We've evacuated 3 daily settlements already.
We ran into Darkspawn too, near the Nodus Dirthalan.
Wait, you found the Nardus Dirthalan? The archive spirit? We could ask it about the gods. Figure out their next move.
Archive's broken. Won't tell us anything. But that doesn't matter. Any Dalish settlements we can save, we should.
So far, we've been lucky and arrived just in time. But given how fast these darkspawn are moving, it's only a matter of time till our luck runs out.
Well, it hasn't run out yet. So let's stretch it until it breaks.
If we could predict where they'd strike next, we might get ahead of them. But so far, they've been unpredictable.
Which leaves us with what?
Demeter's crossing.
What?
Irulan and Strife. When we came in, you said you'd lost contact with Demeter's crossing. We could go check it out. The 3 of us, I mean.
4. I'm coming with you.
Nev, you were still shaky, and
I'm coming, Harding.
I don't know what you're going to find there, Rook. Likely nothing good. But you'd be saving people, and it might get you on the trail of the gods.
Demeter's crossing's on the far side of the lake. There's a small boat at the docks. It'll take you there. Watch your back out there. And good luck.
Could we really be at war?
Okay,
with our own-
we'll need a boat to get there. Let's head to the dock.
We aren't prepared.
Okay. I'll cut it from here. And yeah, this story did take a bit longer than expected. And we'll continue in the next video. Okay, I'll see you guys then. Bye bye.